Hey guys, and welcome to my first FIFA 15 squad builder. Now this is a bit weird because I thought the web app was going to be out today, but it wasn't, so I was planning on doing like my free packs and everything, but I obviously can't do that because the web app's not out yet. So I decided to go check out Foothead, a really great website which I use all the time, and I thought that I might as well make a little squad builder. So this is going to be probably my first starter team I'm going to use. It looks quite overpowered. I tried not to go with players that I thought would be massively used. Like, I think obviously there's one in particular who I know is going to be absolutely ridiculously used, but the others I'm not too sure about. So anyway, in goal we have Forster. This is Fraser Forster, the guy from Southampton. He looks like a really great keeper this year. He's got 72 diving, 80 reflexes, 76 handling, 70 kicking, and 70 positioning. So, sorry, I think I'm going down with a bit of illness. But anyway, he looks like a really nice keeper and going to be one of the first, particularly Premier League keepers that I'm going to look to buy. Now, our centre-back trio, we have this guy, Onuwa. He looks amazing. He's got 83 pace, which is, I think, makes him the fastest gold centre-back in the game, as well as 75 defending and 77 physical, which looks quite nice. I'm not entirely sure what physical is really, but, you know, I guess I'll find out quite soon. So anyway, next up we have Juan Jesus. Been really OP throughout FIFAs, and it probably looks like he's going to stay that way with 80 defending, 81 physical, and 78 pace. And finally we have Stephen Corker. Is that? Oh no, it's like that, isn't it? So Corker was someone probably my favourite silver centre back. I used him quite a lot this year. Well, rather last year now. And I'm really pleased to see he's got himself a non-rare gold, which still looks really overpowered. And I reckon he'll be quite used, mostly because they'll be very cheap and probably quite effective. Now, next up onto our two CDMs we have is Lallana, is our first one. He's a default cam, but I reckon if you play the other formation, which instead of CDMs is centre mids, then it might work quite nicely. Or for a change, you could maybe put someone like Steven Gerrard in. I'll put him in today just because, yes, sorry, our CDM is Gerrard. 83 shooting, 85 passing, and 81 physical. Looks really nice. And I reckon he'll be quite expensive at the start of FIFA because players like him generally are, so I guess we'll have to live with that until his price drops a little bit. Now, next up, we have Hernandez. Hernandez was really quite used a lot this year, so I can't wait to see what it is like in FIFA 15. My friend really likes him and recommended him to me, so I thought I might as well try him, and I found him quite effective. I've used him in a few squad builders, but he's not my favourite player, but he looks quite overpowered in FIFA 15. And next up we have a really nice upgrade called, this guy is Jonathan. He's from Inter Milan, Brazilian. He used to be a silver right back, 71 rated, but now he looks amazing with that 86 pace, 78 dribbling, and 72 passing and physical. I can't wait to use him. I reckon he'll be really cheap because most people will probably think, oh, he won't go for that much because he only has 66 shooting. But for those of you that use silvers like I do, you'll know that generally 66 shooting is quite of a lie. So I can't wait to use this guy. Now, on the left mid, we have quite an unorthodox one, and it is this guy, Amiobi. Now, first of all, I thought 68 rated doesn't look brilliant, but then I looked at his stats, and he has 83 pace, 72 dribbling, 65 shooting, and 62 passing, which is actually quite decent, and I think if those stats were on his 70 rated, he'd be a lot more used, but I reckon he won't be very expensive, because he doesn't look like someone people would really want to use. So that's why I picked him, and plus he's got chemistry links with one of my strikers. Now at cam we have transferred Diego. Now this is one of the best things that I think could have happened to FIFA. He now plays for Fenerbahce, so if you hadn't already guessed, you can probably tell one of my strikers already. But Diego now plays for Fenerbahce, which is great. He still looks as OP as he was in FIFA 14, and I absolutely can't wait to pick him up when the game finally comes out. Now, our two strikers, you would probably have guessed one of them, but on this side, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have had a clue that I was going to use this guy. His name is Eder. He's a default centre forward, so I have to convert him. but he looks really nice. He has 82 pace, 75 shooting, and 78 dribbling. Now, I'm hoping that, because pace is going to be more OP than it was in FIFA 14. I think it's going back to the days of like FIFA 12 pace abusers and everything, so it should be quite fun. And that's why I picked him, and he looks fairly decent. So I reckon he could be up there with FIFA 14's Adair, who was absolutely amazing. Now, if you hadn't already guessed it, you'd probably be stupid, but our next striker is Emmanuel Emenike. He's finally returning back to FIFA with 88 pace, 80 shot, and 83 physical with 76 dribbling. Is amazing. I can't wait to use Emenike. He was probably my favourite player that I've used on FIFA. He's so overpowered, and the fact him and Diego now have that strong green link is brilliant, so I'm going to use them in quite a lot of squads that you'll see coming from me soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Apologise for not that particularly interesting video because the web app, as I say, is not out yet, so I can't do anything about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little creative Emenike hybrid. I wanted to build something around him that wasn't going to be abused like loads. Like, I wanted something that basically would be nice and creative. So this is what I came up with. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you guys again when FIFA 15 finally comes out. So goodbye.